This woman knocked on the door, and the man angrily snapped at his wife, "Are you deaf or something? Go open the door right now." When the girl slowly opened the door, she froze in surprise, because standing there was her sister. And with teary eyes, she said, "Sister, what brings you here today?" The sister gently held her hands and said softly, "You're pregnant. That's why I came to check on you, and I also brought you some money to help." The girl's voice trembled as she replied, "Thank you so much, sister." But the sister suddenly noticed something wrong and asked worriedly, "Sister, what happened to your face? Why does it look swollen?" The girl quickly turned away and forced a smile, saying, "It's nothing, don't worry about it, come inside." Before the girl could even sit down, the man shouted, "What are you standing there for? Don't you know how to bring a glass of water? Hurry up!" So the girl rushed to get some water and carefully handed it to her sister. But the man snapped loudly, "Hey, why are you giving it to her? Wasn't I the one who asked?" After she quickly passed it to him, the man frowned and said, "Look at the time. Is the food ready yet?" The girl slowly nodded. Now, even angrier, the man yelled, "Do I have to say everything myself? Can't you use your brain for once?" So the girl slowly walked into the kitchen to start cooking. While all of this was happening, the sister didn't say a single word. She only stood there quietly, watching her own sister being treated with such cruelty. A few moments later, the man shouted again from the couch, "Hey, isn't the food ready yet? What are you moving so slowly for?" The girl came out of the kitchen nervously and said, "It'll be ready soon, please wait a little." That was the moment the sister couldn't stay quiet anymore. "Brother-in-law, you must have done something very good in your past life to marry a wife like my sister. She does everything in this house, from cooking and washing clothes to taking care of the kids. She never lets you lift a finger." The man proudly replied, "Of course, if she wasn't obedient, why would I marry her? She's reasonable, all right, but her life is really unlucky." The sister looked at him in disbelief and said, "How could my sister ever fall in love with someone like you?" Just then, the mother stood up angrily and said, "What nonsense are you talking about? Isn't cooking, cleaning, and childcare her responsibility?" The sister said firmly, "So your family treats my sister like a free maid? Auntie, you were once a daughter-in-law too. If your mother-in-law treated you like this, would you have stayed quiet?" The man shouted, "This is our family matter. It's none of your business." But the sister didn't back down and said, "I'm her sister, so it is my business. My sister is truly unlucky. She has to raise a child and also take care of a grown man in his 30s. The man turned to his mother and said, "Mom, say something." The mother pointed angrily and said, "How dare you talk to my son like that?" The sister laughed bitterly and said, "Now I understand. Like mother, like son." But the mother coldly said, "Enough arguing. Close the door and leave this house." The sister grabbed her sister's hand to walk out, but the man shouted behind them, "If you walk out today, don't ever come back." Hearing that, the sister lost control, slapped him hard across the face and cried out, "What right do you have to say that? This house was my sister's dowry when she married you. I never agreed to this marriage, but she chose you anyway, and instead of loving her, you bully her every day." Then she slapped him again. The mother rushed forward, yelling, "Why did you hit my son again?" The sister glared at them and said fiercely, "I'd be merciful if I only slapped him today. Now take your son and leave my sister's house immediately." As they finally walked away, the girl broke down in tears and hugged her sister tightly, feeling relief for the first time in years. So friends, did the sister do the right thing?